Zendaya is set to star in Tom Holland's Spider-Man, Brand New Day, but there's a catch. Unlike previous movies in the franchise where the actress played a major role as MJ, this time, her on-screen presence will be significantly smaller. Spidey fans assemble. There are finally some updates regarding the highly anticipated fourth installment of the Spider-Man film, officially titled Spider-Man, Brand New Day. While it's usually the lead actor Tom Holland who slips up information about his films, this time there are reports already circulating in the media about his fiancée and co-star Spider-Man. Brand New Day is set between two big upcoming Marvel movies, Avengers, Doomsday, starring Robert Downey Jr., and Avengers, Secret Wars. This means Tom Holland's next in the Spider-Man series will play a key role in connecting the two Avengers movies. The 28-year-old English actor was the one who confirmed the new Spider-Man film during his appearance on The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon. Sharing that they would be kicking off the shooting in 2025 summer, Tom said, "It's happening. Next summer we start shooting. Everything's good to go. We're nearly there. It's super exciting. Yeah, I can't wait." Zendaya's return to the film, but not without a little surprise. According to a recent report by Cosmic Circus, Zendaya is set to appear in the upcoming film. However, unlike previous movies in the franchise where the actress played a major role as MJ, this time, her on-screen presence will be significantly smaller. As reported, Zendaya has been roped in for a minor role in Brand New Day. Earlier this month, director Destin Daniel Cretton revealed the name and announced the production timeline of Spider-Man 4 at CinemaCon. He also teased fans regarding the surprises they could expect and even brought Tom on-screen virtually for them as they could not attend the event due to his work commitments. In a video shown at CinemaCon, the 28-year-old actor said, "I know we left you with a massive cliffhanger at the end of No Way Home, so, Spider-Man, Brand New Day, is a fresh start. It is exactly that. That's all I can say. That's all I've been allowed to say. And I'm well over the hump of giving away spoilers, so don't be worried. I'm not going to do that today." Zendaya and Tom Holland have to be the most beloved celebrity couple in recent years. Ever since they first featured together in the Spider-Man franchise, the couple has been by each other's sides as the biggest source of support. Although they have tried to keep things as low-key as possible, their romance has spilled into the tabloid pages numerous times. Things obviously took even more of a positive turn when their engagement became public earlier this year. As such, fans have been wondering whether their wedding, too, might be on the cards soon. Moreover, they have also been speculating that elopement might be their preference due to just how private they like to keep their relationship. According to recent reports, though, Zendaya might be too cool-headed for that. Zendaya is not the type of girl to elope with Tom Holland as she has her own dreams for her wedding. Thus, despite everything, they both looked at their schedules and tried to figure out a way to fit it in this year, but there's just no way, and there's even some question about whether they'll be able to manage it in 2026. Reason being, both Zendaya and Tom are very driven, so it's no surprise work is their priority over their personal lives. But still, it's still not easy. For the both of them, that's one of the big challenges when it comes to being part of a superstar couple. When they do get married, it's going to be a huge event. They both have so many friends, there will be a ton of industry people there. It's just a matter of waiting until they have the time, the source concluded by saying. For those unversed with the couple's love story, they first met professionally on the movie Spider-Man Homecoming, back in 2016, and in 2021 were seen going official with a kiss. Their social media debut came sometime in the later part of the same year, and their engagement was debuted at the start of 2025, after Tom had popped the question between Christmas and New Year's. Tom Holland, Zendaya's intentions for the upcoming wedding have been brought to light. The plan Tom Holland and Zendaya have regarding their wedding has just been brought to light. A well-placed insider got candid about the whole thing, while speaking to Heat World. Tom Holland's plans for a baby with Zendaya, all disappear off the face of the earth. Tom Holland's plans for fatherhood, the hopes and dreams with Zendaya have been laid bare. What Tom Holland has planned for the day he becomes a dad has just been brought to light. The entire thing has been shared by an inside source that is well placed within the duo's social circle. And during their interview with Heat World, this insider said, "He's talked about wanting to start a family, but that's very far off. Because Zendaya's also got a few massive projects in development and she doesn't want to drop that ball." However, insiders aren't the only ones who've gotten honest about the Spider-Man star. Also made a shocking admission about his future endeavors when he does become a dad. According to Holland himself, "When I have kids, you will not see me in movies anymore." He told Variety, "Golf and dad will be what occupies his time, because I will just disappear off the face of the earth." In terms of what their future together is going to look like, the source explained that they might not be able to manage a wedding this year, but they want to at least get started on their nest. And Zendaya has a place in LA, where they'll be living there while they're shooting Spider-Man together. However, they're actually looking to buy somewhere together in the US. In the end, they want a place that they create together. There's no big rush, but they are searching, the insider said before signing off completely. Tom Holland and Zendaya's fans suggest post-marriage surnames for them. April 23, 2025. With marriage rumors surrounding Zendaya and Tom Holland, fans are buzzing with speculation, not just about the wedding, but also about whose surname they'll go by after tying the knot. From playful social media posts to full-on confusion, fans have turned what started as a lighthearted question into a viral discussion. The internet has been spiraling ever since fans started making suggestions for their last name. Fans question Tom Holland and Zendaya about their surname change. As of now, neither Zendaya nor Tom Holland has publicly commented on whether they'll change surnames post-marriage. However, that hasn't stopped fans from crafting hilarious theories and coming up with imaginative suggestions. The speculation started after a fan on X, formerly Twitter, posted, "So is she gonna be Zendaya Holland, or is he going to become Tom?" What made the post go viral was a quote retweet from British historian and author Tom Holland, who shares the same name as the actor. He replied, "Please let it be Tom," cheekily suggesting the idea of Zendaya keeping her iconic mononym while Tom drops his surname entirely. The tweet instantly caused confusion, with many users mistakenly believing it was the actor replying. Fans flooded the replies with jokes, confusion, and even suggestions. One wrote, "Zendaya and Mr. Zendaya," while another commented, "This can't be real." Some fans quickly realized the mix-up, saying, "Wait, I thought this was the historian Tom Holland," while another added, "The amount of people not realizing you are the not actor is crazy lol." One user even suggested, "Tom Coleman would be iconic," referencing Zendaya's last name and flipping the tradition on its head. Despite the speculation, neither Zendaya nor Tom Holland has made any official announcement regarding a name change. However, the viral conversation has reignited interest in the couple's future plans. The couple sparked engagement speculation after Zendaya was spotted wearing a stunning diamond ring on her left hand at the 2025 Golden Globes. The cushion-cut stone, perched on a delicate gold band, instantly made headlines. Adding to the curiosity, stylist La Roche, who works closely with Zendaya, stated earlier this month that the wedding is still far away, leaving fans to wonder when, and if, wedding bells will ring soon. The tweet instantly caused confusion, with many users mistakenly believing it was the actor replying. Fans flooded the replies with jokes, confusion, and even suggestions. One wrote, "Zendaya and Mr. Zendaya," while another commented, "This can't be real." Some fans quickly realized the mix-up, saying, "Wait, I thought this was the historian Tom Holland," while another added, "The amount of people not realizing you are the not actor is crazy lol." One user even suggested, "Tom Coleman would be iconic," referencing Zendaya's last name and flipping the tradition on its head. Despite the speculation, neither Zendaya nor Tom Holland has made any official announcement regarding a name change. However, the viral conversation has reignited interest in the couple's future plans. The couple sparked engagement speculation after Zendaya was spotted wearing a stunning diamond ring on her left hand at the 2025 Golden Globes. The cushion-cut stone, perched on a delicate gold band, instantly made headlines. Adding to the curiosity, stylist La Roche, who works closely with Zendaya, stated earlier this month that the wedding is still far away, leaving fans to wonder when, and if, wedding bells will ring soon. Update. Richman just updated his last report by also mentioning that Lady Gaga has also been offered a role in Marshall's remake. Sounds like things are gearing up when it comes to this project. Gaga, an Oscar-nominated actress, is coming off Joker, Folie à Deux, and is set to have a supporting role in the next season of Netflix's mega-popular series, Wednesday. She has no other projects currently lined up, so an upcoming turn in Guys and Dolls would align with this latest intel. Last week's Production Weekly had Zendaya in talks to star in Rob Marshall's Guys and Dolls, and now Daniel Richtman is reporting the same info, potentially from another source. Zendaya has a busy schedule ahead of her this year, shooting Euphoria, The Odyssey, Dune, Messiah, and Spider-Man 4 Inches, the latter being a small supporting role. As far as I can tell, she has no projects currently lined up to shoot in 2026. John Requa and Glenn Ficarra, Bad Santa, Crazy, Stupid, Love, will be writing the script. There's also a slew of actors in the mix for the two lead male roles, including Channing Tatum, Joseph Gordon-Levitt, Russell Crowe, Hugh Jackman, and Vin Diesel. Regardless, after years in development, this project finally seems to be moving. Marshall was proclaimed by many as the next big thing in directing after his 2002 debut, Chicago, which won 6 Oscars, including Best Picture. However, ever since Chicago, Marshall has delivered a string of critically panned films: Memoirs of a Geisha, 9, Into the Woods, Pirates of the Caribbean, On Stranger Tides, Mary Poppins Returns, The Little Mermaid. Marshall is now set to direct the long-gestating remake of Guys and Dolls for Sony's TriStar Pictures label. He replaces original hire Bill Condon, who recently left the project to direct another musical, Kiss of the Spider-Woman, with Jennifer Lopez. TriStar has the rights to Damon Runyon's original short stories, which tackled gamblers, gangsters, and the women who love them, as well as the rights to the Tony-winning Broadway musical and the 1955 film starring Marlon Brando and Frank Sinatra. The Guys and Dolls remake was originally supposed to star Channing Tatum and Joseph Gordon-Levitt in the lead roles. They've since left the project. Marshall was originally offered to direct Guys and Dolls right after Chicago was released in 2003, but he told The Guardian at the time that he planned to give musicals a rest. When Zendaya found out she was auditioning for Spider-Man, right before it happened. Zendaya had no idea she was auditioning for Spider-Man: Homecoming until just before the screen test. Curious how Marvel pulled it off? The full story will surprise you. Zendaya swinging into the Marvel Cinematic Universe was one of the coolest casting moves in superhero history, and not just because she made sarcasm look like a superpower. By the time Spider-Man: Homecoming rolled around, Zendaya had already shed her Disney Channel skin and was quickly becoming a Hollywood-style icon, an Emmy winner, and a red carpet legend in the making. And then, just like that, she was MJ, a low-key genius with a dry wit, sharp comebacks, and a permanent seat in the corner of the classroom. Her presence in the Spidey reboot was a breath of fresh air, breaking the mold of the traditional comic book love interest. With just a few scenes, she managed to steal hearts, scenes, and Peter Parker's attention, no superpowers required. And let's not forget her chemistry with Tom Holland. Practically electric. Zendaya didn't just join the MCU, she walked in, gave it a new vibe, and made it cooler by default. Zendaya didn't know she auditioned for Spider-Man: Homecoming. You know what's cooler than playing MJ in a Marvel movie? Accidentally landing the role without even knowing you were auditioning for it. Yep. Zendaya pulled the ultimate Marvel-level plot twist on herself. In a GQ video, she spilled the tea that when she first got the script for Spider-Man: Homecoming, no one told her what it was actually for. We weren't supposed to know that the script pages we were reading were for Spider-Man, but I did find out 'cause I have good agents, she said, casually revealing that her squad is basically the real-life SHIELD. At the time, she thought she was auditioning for something super vague like, cool girl in a superhero movie. No biggie, right? Turns out, it was the girl, MJ. And she only found that out right before her screen test. Imagine thinking you're just reading for side character number 3, and then finding out you might be the new face of Marvel's most iconic love interest. Casual. Zendaya admitted she didn't even know what kind of character she was auditioning for. Was it a nerd? A love interest? Someone who walks by in the background eating a sandwich? Who knows? But that's the charm of Marvel secrecy. Even the future MJ had to play detective. Of course, everything worked out in peak Zendaya fashion. She walked into the audition not knowing much, and walked out with a role that would launch her even further into Hollywood royalty. Honestly, it's giving main character energy, with a side of, I just showed up and accidentally became iconic. Not all superheroes wear capes, some just bring chill vibes and killer eyebrows to the screen test. What role did Zendaya play in Spider-Man: Homecoming? So, what exactly was Zendaya doing in Spider-Man: Homecoming, aside from delivering dry one-liners and giving off major cool girl who doesn't care energy? Well, as it turns out, she was hiding in plain sight as the MCU's reimagined MJ. Not Mary Jane Watson, though. Meet Michelle Jones, book-loving, sarcasm-wielding, eye-rolling queen of background commentary. For most of the movie, Michelle is just there. Judging people, reading during class competitions, and generally being the person you wish you were in high school. Then, bam! In the final act, she casually drops a line that had Spider-Man fans doing double takes. My friends call me MJ.